So I'm Nick Wells. I'm a 17-year-old singer-songwriter from Charlotte, North Carolina. I play the guitar and I write my own songs and I sing them for people that want to listen to them. So I kind of grew up in a family of music. My mom played music, my mom's mom played music, my mom's dad played music, everybody on my dad's side of the family. And just kind of throughout that I was really exposed to music. I have brothers that play music. My brother Cory Wells has been in bands all throughout his musical career, and now he's finally doing one of his own things. But that's where I get a lot of my inspiration from, is my family, for sure. So I really kind of have grown up playing music in my hometown in Charlotte, North Carolina. And one of the venues that I've definitely grown up playing in and have played at their open mics all the time and have played like normal shows there is the Evening Muse. It's a really cool venue. But, you know, like I said, playing a lot of shows in Charlotte and then eventually kind of expanding my show repertoire out to Florida and Georgia and up north. Oh, hands down, I would rather play to 2 people that are listening to my song than 15,000 people who are playing on their phones. I love when people are attentive and when people are listening to the song, because I think, like any other songwriter, I have something that I'm trying to convey in my songs, and when people listen to the message that I'm giving, it means a lot. I guess I don't want to say I'm different than other songwriters, because I'm sure a lot of songwriters say that, but I never really have a set idea of what I'm going to write a song about. I just kind of sit down with my guitar and I'm fiddling around a little bit and I come up with a chord progression that I like, and then I start writing a song. And, you know, more often than not, like I said, I don't know what I'm writing the song about, but by the end of the song, it makes perfect sense to me. And it might not make perfect sense to me then, but, you know, a couple months from then, something could happen in my life and I'm like, wow, I just wrote a song about this, not even knowing this was going to happen. So it's kind of a peculiar writing process. I'm trying to work on writing songs about specific things, but, you know. I wrote a song last fall called "Dancing in the Rain," and it's hands down my favorite song that I've ever written. I think it's really cool when a song writes itself. I didn't even have to write this song. I sat down with a pen and a paper and my hands just put themselves on the guitar like where they were supposed to be, and I just started singing what I wanted to sing, and it came out in a song. I really had to put no effort into it, and it's really cool when a song can write itself, because it's really saying what you want to say. And when other people hear this song, they've reacted pretty well to it, and I love when people can interpret their own meaning of one of my songs, because I obviously write my songs with my own meaning for it, but when somebody else can interpret a different meaning for themselves, and that's a really cool thing, and people have been able to do that with that song, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I'd say I fit pretty nicely into the alternative folk singer-songwriter kind of style. I think just singer-songwriter encompasses a lot of different genres, because, you know, there's millions of people out there that just write music, but it ranges from pop to alternative to folk. But I think my music kind of falls into the alternative and folk kind of singer-songwriter genre. I guess I've always been impacted by when my music changed somebody's lives. So when people come up to me and they tell me, hey, this song really changed my life, I've had people come up to me in tears. I've seen people cry to some of my songs, and that's just a really awesome feeling. So when I know that I've changed somebody's life, I think it could mean way more than getting a royalty check. If you want to find me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Reverb Nation, Nick Wells, NC Music, like NC, North Carolina. And then Instagram, Twitter, all of that is just Nick Wells Music. I have an EP on iTunes. It's just Nick Wells, if you want to go on there and check that out. Put a lot of work into that. Yeah, also on my Reverb Nation, I'm constantly putting new songs on there that I'm writing. I think I'm getting ready to go back into the studio this upcoming fall in September, October to record a 5-track EP again, so look out for that. But yeah, Reverb Nation, always posting new stuff on there. It's got some of my newer music on there.